Oklahoma was too much for South Carolina last night. Let's talk about it. Welcome to the MidMajors Podcast, where the real hoop talk happens unfiltered and unapologetic. I am one of your hosts, Tacarra, and with me I got my girl Courtney. And woo, child, got a big one to discuss today. But before we get into it, I just want to say, I've been married for 12 years. So I'm past the point of being afraid to be wrong. Because you could not have convinced me that game was going to end up the way that it did. Cupcake, because I definitely thought it was going to be a little cakewalk. Definitely thought it was going to be a little cakewalk yesterday. But that was not the case. Went live last night because I had to. I just couldn't let that one slip away. But we got Courtney with us today. Courtney, we're gonna let you start it off.
So you didn't get these in the mail?
Didn't get them, sis.
You didn't get these?
I ain't get them, sis.
Aaliyah sent me these.
Period.
She sent me these.
Period.
Limited edition.
With a 15-piece in the overtime.
Yeah, facts. You didn't get yours.
I didn't get mine. They on the way.
We're going to have to reach out to her.
We will. Because I'll wear them proudly.
Okay.
We'll wear them proudly.
That's where we're at.
Because I love to see it. Take it from the top, child.
They definitely were not. Last night, they were not the Gamecocks. Okay. Yeah. Maybe like some game pigeons. I don't know. I do not know. That was the worst I have seen South Carolina look in a long time. And I'm talking about like teams before them and before that. That is the worst I have seen them play in a very, very long time. I feel like just right out the gate, like they just were like lazy on defense, no ball pressure, not running back on defense, just completely soft. No toughness, no sense of urgency, no rhythm. Like it was bad all the way around.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of standing around on offense, no movement, no driving to the basket, not even looking to score when they drive to the basket.
Yeah.
You talk about like yesterday, we were like talking about Oklahoma's defense and an Olay defense. Yeah. South Carolina looked like shit on defense.
Yeah.
And don't even get me started on Okot. Okay, because where the fuck was she at?
Yeah.
Okay, Reagan Beers put her ass in the fucking basket.
In a blender.
And it honestly, it was horrible. Yeah. Absolutely horrible. I don't even know. Okay, let's just go ahead and pull it up. Let's just go ahead and pull it up. Because South Carolina people was on our ass about Okot. Don't forget Okot.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck we got last night. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck
she got exposed very, very bad.
She did.
Defensively. She got exposed.
6 points. She had 4 rebounds.
Yeah.
She had 4 rebounds. Raven out rebounded her. Crazy. Joyce too. Joyce had 5 rebounds. Insane. Shoot. Damn near all of OU almost out rebounded her. It's just horrible. No defense. Soft. Turning the motherfucker over. And I think and I'm like really disappointed in Raven too. Honestly, her leadership was like non-existent. And I don't want y'all to get in the comments talking about, well, Raven did this. No, it was lack of leadership. Just absolutely horrible. There was not one moment where I felt like she like gathered her team together or like just tried to will her team to get over the hump to like get it together to snap out of it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she is the point guard, so that responsibility falls on her.
Always.
You know what I mean? Like, so that is on her. Like, absolutely. I'll be honest with you. Alicia Turnaby's played harder than the rest of them.
Hey, she's going to be all right.
She's going to be all right.
I liked her. And it's crazy how, like, we talked about the last game, she got her feet wet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but you know one thing about her, too, that I like? She uses her fouls. When she fouls, she fouls.
Yeah, facts.
She fouls.
Facts.
It wasn't no little cupcake fouls. When she fouls, she fouls. I felt like. So,
that high-low action that OU was doing, amazing. That's the shit that we was talking about that we wanted them to do. You get what I'm saying? They ran that half-court offense, and honestly, they looked 100 times better.
They look like a brand new team.
And they actually executed that half-court offense, and they need to do it more often.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Chavez turned it on. The minute she hit that 3-point shot, it was like 7 minutes left in the third quarter, somewhere around there.
And mind you, she was wide open.
Right. But I think that was the first one she had made, like, for the game. So I don't think did she hit any in the first half?
I don't remember. See, and I just watched it again today.
I don't think she did. But, like, when she made that one, the roof came off the place. And I was just like, okay, she didn't seen one go in and.
Facts.
Turned it on.
That was it.
And that was it. That was it. Latson, where the fuck was she at? Where the fuck was she at? Like, she don't even, honestly, it's like when she drives, sometimes she don't even be looking to score.
Yeah.
Just dribbling for no fucking reason, nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Just absolutely horrible.
I felt like she was very well guarded. When I watched like I felt like they guarded her. I felt like a couple times like she got too deep. Like you said, I don't know where if you was trying to go make a play. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It was like she was driving, she was too deep because she's undersized.
Right.
So it was like for her, I felt like she was very well guarded. I felt like she was forcing shots. But it's like, even with that offense, it's like, I asked myself a question. How can Raven Johnson and Tessa, how are they getting certain looks and she's not in the offense? Right. Is it still trying to adjust to the team? Because, I mean, when you get to 20 games, I don't know. What are we talking about here when it comes to like you adjusting to the game?
Facts.
You practice every day.
Facts.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? And so I asked myself that question. How are they because I feel like it'd be the same thing as far as like the offense. You know what I'm saying? Because like me, if I'm watching last night, like I said, I had to go back and watch it. I feel like a whole lot of times she's standing in the corner and I'm just like, why we get her more involved? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, where's the sets for her? I don't.
I mean, all of them did a lot of standing around yesterday.
Yeah.
Joyce did a whole bunch of standing around.
Yeah.
She looked like just wandering. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, they just looked horrible. They just flat out embarrassed themselves yesterday.
Yeah.
But I don't want to take anything away from Oklahoma because they played absolutely amazing.
They had a game plan.
They did. They had a game plan. I felt like, they outworked South Carolina from the get-go. I'm talking about from the get-go.
Loose balls. They play harder. They play stronger, faster, smarter. You know what I mean? Like, their energy was there the entire game. Yeah. Team was there. Team chemistry was there.
Like, clearly, they were just a better team yesterday.
Yeah.
And like I said, I liked that they ran that half-court offense. It was very purposeful. Yeah. And what they were running and what they wanted to do and where they wanted to ball. But, shit, South Carolina, they looked like trash yesterday.
Yeah. To me, it looked like, if we talk about like coaching, if we talk about just like what practice looks like, what a pregame looks like, you know what I'm saying? Preparation for a game. It looked like to me that they had a conversation. Somebody had a conversation with them. Like we talked about, I said they need film sessions because they need to see what the hell that they be doing.
Right.
It's like, I felt like a conversation was had on this is not going to work. Yeah. We've lost 3 games in a row. This offense that y'all do, because you can't convince me. People that y'all, that's their game. The game was not working. The game had their asses 3 losses in the conference in a row. So it's like, I felt like a conversation was had on the lines of this is not going to work. At the end of the day, we need to go through Reagan on the offense, regardless of who's on the floor. Yes. We need to go through her because one, like that girl, man, the way that she continues like to move her feet on a post up. Like, she just keeps moving her feet on a still on a post-up. And it's like Andrea Carter said something that I thought was really good. Because, people can make that argument that she throwing elbows, whatever. And they said there's a difference between having a high elbow and throwing an elbow. And I was like, that is a good point.
Right.
Because
absolutely.
She literally keeps it high. She moves her feet, shows her body to the ball. She put them in a blender yesterday. Everybody got the work. Okot got the work.
Everybody got the work. They was rotating everybody in and out of there. Them big girls pissed me off yesterday. Okot pissed me the fuck off yesterday.
Yeah, they've been on her ass.
She looked trash. I said she looked like trash.
They've been on her
calling
ass.
her trash, but her game was trash.
Yeah.
She left her game in South Carolina. She didn't pack it with her on this road trip. And let me tell you something. They play like that against Vandy on Sunday. It's over.
It's over.
Even
with her, even we talk about Okot though, like the thing about it's like, I get it, like your scoring ain't always gonna be there, that's fine. But it's like, even just like the defense wasn't there all. And I'm talking about even getting beat on defense, like not knowing where your man is at.
I'm talking about just standing. Getting beat off of transition, off a made basket.
Yeah.
I mean, that happened like plenty of times.
Plenty of times. They did not even, it was a couple times like I had to pause it where they didn't even communicate. Like, you know how usually like, you know, transition, you talk about, I got this person, you say you got, they didn't do none of that. It was like, girl, just take whoever's around you, child. There was one time where I forgot it was a post player for Oklahoma, got the run out after a layup. I think it might have been after Raven Johnson shot, something like that, got a run out. Latson literally didn't even protect the basket, bruh. She didn't protect the basket. She went straight to the person in the corner, did not protect the basket. Nothing. Boom, layup. And it's like, that's basics. That's fundamental. You've been playing ball too long for that.
Ain't stopped the ball in transition. Ain't stop the ball. Aaliyah just kind of coming up, just looking, doing whatever the fuck she want to do. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit's horrible.
Let's talk about just Aaliyah Chavez, that first quarter. Because at the beginning of the game, you know, she was trying to force it. Yeah. Not letting the game come to her. I was like, okay, we finna be on some bullshit today. We finna, you know, we ain't learned nothing. Like, when I talk about just growth in a game and growth as a player, they took her out. Come on over here, honey. Let's talk about it. Just like your girl from Vanderbilt. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Yeah. Because you doing it. You trying to go 1-on-4. It's not going to work.
That's not the game plan.
That's not the game plan.
We ain't going to beat them like that.
We didn't talk it. It's not what we talked about this. We talked about not doing this. They set her up for, I want to say, 4 minutes. She came in, didn't settle for a jump shot, drove the ball, got an and one, got a layup. I want to see her do that more. Everything does not have to be a transition three.
Because what it is the more you get your teammates involved, the more open that you're going to be down the line, right? Like, if we're just coming down shooting, you're not, like, that's easy to guard. You know what I'm saying? But once you get all of your teammates involved, like, now everybody has to guard everybody. You get what I'm saying? Like, so that leaves room for you to do what you need to do, which eventually happened. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? She was making plays for her team. Like, she made her team better, especially in overtime.
Because she can pass the hell out the ball.
She can.
And she has good, great floor vision.
She does.
Use it.
She does. It was just, like, girl, it was horrible.
And then we talk about second quarter. I wrote, caught out of control on that second foul.
Which one? It was that thing,
That was the second when she had the charge.
She secured the defensive rebound. Her ass pushed it in transition. Did not find the guard. Girl, what are we doing? You thought it was okay to dribble your ass all the way down the court, coast to coast.
Yeah.
Okay, that's number one. Because what the fuck?
Yeah.
Dribbled it coast to coast. Tripped over your own feet. Decided to pass it underneath the basket, and then got a charge. I said, "Oh, that's what type of day it's about to be, girl. Because you done lost your mind. What are you doing?"
Yeah.
Now I know some of y'all in the comments gonna be like, "Well, she do that all the time." Well, she shouldn't have did it yesterday. Looked like shit. It looked like shit. Her ass needs to be on that block, posting up, throwing her weight around, like we said last week.
Facts.
That shit looked horrible. She looked horrible.
Facts. So Raven Beers got her second foul at 8:50. Like, I don't see how they don't capitalize off of that more as far as just offensively. You get what I'm saying? Getting stops defensively because, like, but I'm going to tell you this. What's the name really showed her ass yesterday? Burhurst Payton for Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Hey, sis came ready to play. Sis had resilience. Sis had toughness. Sis was not playing with yesterday. She was working hard. She was making big shots. Like, she was fouling the hell out of people too. You get what I'm saying? But it was like going hard fouls. It was like aggressive fouls. It wasn't like, I don't remember being like, oh, that's just a dumb foul. I think maybe she might have had one like that. But it's like, I don't see how they don't take more advantage of the fact that Beers is out the game, because that's your chance.
But, you know, and I understand that. But like yesterday, I feel like they weren't even like looking to score, looking to do anything. I think, you know, like one of the things I always say about South Carolina is that, like, I felt like watching them in like previous teams is that they were a team that didn't necessarily get flustered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, I feel like they, even though they might be down or they might not be playing well, whatever it is, I always felt like they don't get flustered. You know, they just kind of like, all right, we just going to keep going. And they just kind of wear you down that way. But yesterday they were completely flustered.
Yeah.
Completely. To a point where, like I said, standing around on offense, not knowing what to do. You know what I'm saying? Waiting until it's late in the shot clock to make a play, bouncing it off your foot. You know what I mean? Like throwing it away. Like it was just, it's like, shoot, if you can't even get to the basket to try to draw a foul on her. Like,
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like it was just
And
just
I
horrible.
felt like Raven Johnson did that one time where she might have got her, I think she got her third foul, her fourth foul, one of them. And it's like, even with that, after that, she tried to do it again, but it's like, you're not even going up strong. You going up intentionally just to go. You're not even trying to go score. You just trying to get foul.
Trying to get the foul.
And and she's a better scorer than that to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause at the end of the day, you can't. The refs been unpredictable your whole career, sis. You can't bank on them to call a foul.
Not facts.
And I felt like overall, the officiating was pretty solid in the game yesterday.
I thought so too.
I mean, I had no complaints there.
Girl, they got out rebounded yesterday.
Yeah.
Oklahoma had 54 to their 39. 54. They got out rebounded in offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds.
And then also too, that dang I think it's her Peyton. I know it's her first name. That behind the back hustle play that she did, and again standing around on defense, got beat. The girl gets a layup. Dawn finna eat their asses up and film over that.
And she should.
Like,
she should. I mean, even
how
the
does
assists.
that happen?
23 assists for Oklahoma.
Yeah, they
to
moved
South
the
Carolina's
ball.
12.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No ball movement, no like ball advancement, no pressure, nothing.
Tessa Johnson getting that. I think if Tessa Johnson doesn't get that second foul, because she was the offense. She came in gunning. She came in ready to go.
She had 8 points before
and she had a silly foul. I feel like she had 2 silly fouls. I said in the live last night, that second foul, at the end of the day, we talk about all the time with basketball IQ, learning how to give a foul up, right? You know you got one. You come out in the next few possessions, you already beat. You already beat on defense, right? Let the girl have the layup. You already up. You still in the game. Now what happens? Now you got to set in the game. You was the offense, and then here you go.
Well, I think she ended up having to put her in, I think, like 4 minutes left in the second quarter. But I put that down, too. Like, she picked up 2 fouls in the first 2 minutes.
First 2, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, she had 8 points and had to get benched.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like the just from there, flow was messed up. Man, like, shit. Did Dawn even yell? Hey, Dawn sat her ass down. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, because listen, y'all, as a coach, it's only so much you can fucking do.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to lose my shit over here because they want to go out there and not do what they're supposed to do.
I'm going to show this. I'm going to show this. Because let's get into, because at the end of the day, so like, it's a tie game. They give up a damn offensive rebound. Reagan Beers gets an offensive rebound. The play broke down. So Oklahoma, they did exactly what they were supposed to do. They looked for Beers on the screen. She wasn't open. I forgot who it was who drove, missed the layup. You got 3 black jerseys standing there. Reagan Beers comes and gets the rebound over everybody. Lays it up. Boom. Tie ball game. How do you not break down and box out right then? To me, in my opinion, like, and Don said in the press conference, they didn't want to win.
They didn't.
They did not want to win.
They didn't.
But I'm going to show this real quick, because I have to talk about this, child. Because I make this make sense, honey. Let's make it make sense. So, 75-75, right? Last play of the fourth quarter, South Carolina has the ball.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this.
Yeah. Weak ass screen.
You cannot convince me that was the play. We're going to pass the ball. I think about time, right? I don't see how you don't. So, again, we've got. Hold on. Again, we've got. 1 second. Again, we've got Tessa Johnson in the corner. Latson in the corner. So, what do you think they was trying to do here? Was it supposed to be a double screen up top for Raven and then them go down there and double screen for Tessa? Because it looked like that's what she was coming up to do, but you can't convince me the play was for Joyce Edwards to get the ball at the top of the key, who may travel, who may get a charge call. You can't convince me that's the play, bro.
Right. I think, I think what I'm thinking is, see, number one is that I don't feel like Raven dealt with that pressure well enough, right? Because she needed to come down more to the wing.
Get below the screen. To get below the screen.
Right. So she can they can set that screen better. I don't feel like she set that screen up right
at all.
You know what I'm saying? So that's number one. I feel like she was supposed to do that if Raven was open enough to turn the corner or shoot. If nobody picks her up, you need to shoot it or drive it. Somebody picks her up, you kick it to the corner over there. I don't know who that is standing in the corner.
That's Latson over there.
You know what I'm saying? And then Joyce is gonna pop. So if you don't have the shot, you don't have the corner, Joyce is gonna pop, and then Joyce get to the basket.
Let's see it again.
So yeah, and that's when Joyce
she
got
didn't even really come off. And my thing is, even if you come and you drive hard, Aaliyah Chavez is focused on Joyce Edwards.
Right.
If you come off the screen hard, you've got Reagan Beers, who really, could foul. We don't know. If you go hard, you can take her to the basket. Or you got Latson over here in the corner where you might have a kick out. But it was literally just a stop.
It was But
horrible. Even if so, I just don't understand. You can't convince me that play was drawn up for Joyce Edwards right there. I don't. And it's like, even with where is Tessa coming up to?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
They look horrible yesterday.
I don't get it. You can't convince me.
Horrible yesterday.
You can't convince me. That's what they was looking for. And then, so let's talk about overtime. So we get overtime, right? Chavez had what? She had a turnover, I want to say, maybe at the beginning of the game. It's like, even with that, one, they left her by herself in the corner. And that's another thing, too. It's like, if you think about South Carolina as just far as the matchups, like, I think they left your girl, I don't know which happened first. They left her in the corner by herself. Of all people to leave in the corner, let's just go ahead and just leave the number
Chavez.
one. Let's leave the freshman of the year. Let's leave the girl who got $1 million to come to play for a school. Let's leave the girl who's the number one recruit in the country. Let's just leave her. Let's leave her open.
That wasn't the game plan, though. That's why Dawn just sat her ass down. Like,
oh yeah,
I'm done with y'all.
Y'all don't want it. And the thing about it, also too, it was one time Aaliyah Chavez, and she read the defense perfectly. One time, I think it was Ocott. It was either Ocott or was it Adele Tech?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think that's her name. Sorry, y'all. I want to say it was Ocott. At the top of the key, it's after transition, right? Nobody matches up with anybody. They leave one of the post players gets on Chavez, drive Olay. Now, I want to say it was Ocott. Broke down Olay, don't even stop the ball, none of that. So it's like, again, where's your guards at to step up and find who? The person who just hit a three.
That's Raven's fault, too. That shit's horrible. Raven did horrible, bro. Horrible. And I don't want to hear y'all in the comments either, man. Accountability. If you play sports, or just basketball in general, the point guard is the captain of the ship, leader of the team. That shit was...
Then,
I have no words.
We talk about not wanting to win. Tessa Johnson, 2 of them threes was on Tessa Johnson in overtime. Cook City. No space, gave her too much. We know her game. We know what she wants to do. Everybody in the gym knows what she wants to do. We know what does she want to do. She wants to shoot a pull-up 3. We know that, right? She just hit one. Mentally, I'm thinking, okay, she just hit one, hit a basket. Okay, somebody better lock her up. Let's guard her. Let's put a little pressure on her. She might turn the ball over, but instead, let me look around, look for a screen, keep my eye off the ball. 2 threes on Tessa Johnson.
It was horrible.
It was bad.
It was bad.
It was bad. Just didn't go hard. Missed rebounds, missed opportunities, out hustled, all the things. Just did not want to win.
No.
Where do they stand? Where do we think they stand Sunday against Vanderbilt?
Fuck that. I'm going with Vandy. That shit was horrible. Fuck that. Horrible.
I mean,
and I love South Carolina.
Yeah.
That shit was horrible. They done pissed me off. I'm picking Vandy.
Hey, I think it was LL Cool J was like, I done changed my mind again. Hey, I mean, and it's funny because I've been cracking up the whole time because it's like basketball fans is so funny because you know how it is when your team lose and they look bad. Everything's in shambles. They look, the team chemistry's off. Something's going on, and it's just so funny. It's just so funny because it's just like, I mean, do I think they bounce back? Absolutely. That's the worst we've ever seen them play. We've never seen them
bounce back.
Yeah, we've never seen them just get outworked and out hustled.
I just never seen that from them. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I have just never, usually if they lose a game or something like that, I'm just like, bro, they couldn't buy a shot yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Couldn't buy a shot yesterday. It's something like that. But yesterday, and I always say, it's one thing for your coach to say that y'all didn't play hard, right? Because as a coach, you're with them 24/7, right? So as a coach, you know what that looks like day in and day out when they don't work hard. But for a viewer, a person viewing it, for us to see that y'all aren't playing hard.
Yeah.
That's something totally different.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so y'all are really like just not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
But you know something else too? When we talk about Raven, head not being in the game, what about her not knowing time and score? And shooting a damn half court shot with 4 seconds left. I don't know if that was at the end of the third. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember that one.
Yeah. Hey, literally, it was,
I was fast forwarding it through all the breaks. So I think
had 4 seconds left, shot a half court shot, and gave them Jokers the ball back. And then she just, and I'm just like, see, sis ain't.
She ain't there. I don't know.
There. She ain't there. She ain't there.
It was just bad. All
it
of
was
it was
bad.
All
it
of
was
them.
bad.
Except Alicia.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
Tessa Johnson started out well.
Yeah. Throw that inconsistent Tessa on there, because girl, the fuck.
She did miss. She did start. She went a little cold. She did start missing some that I felt like she should have made.
Yeah.
Or
she
felt
started
like
strong
made this year.
But
it's hard though to get. It's hard to get in that rhythm where you ain't rhythm you making. But she came right in and did make a shot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's hard when you get them fouls. You mental block. I can't play really aggressive. But I mean, if we talk about just them going into Sunday, I mean, what is that conversation like? I think today is. Let's see. Do they get a day off? Maybe, you probably not on your legs today. That film session's going to be atrocious. It's so many offensive breakdowns, defensive breakdowns that they got to talk about that can't happen. But I mean, I think it just goes to show how tough this conference is. It's like,
facts.
And it's like people are saying like, we thought that South Carolina was going to beat Oklahoma because LSU beat Oklahoma. No, we thought they was going to get beat because they don't run no damn offense.
Right.
They don't play team ball. It's literally come down one shot and that's it. Hope for the best. It's vibes.
Right.
They had a game plan yesterday.
Yeah.
Their game plan was to get the ball down low. Don't rush shots. Let's they probably had a 4-pass rule yesterday when it came to shooting, which they probably should have. They worked and they got better, but just the growth with Chavez, man, just to come out, get benched in the first quarter and then coming back and bouncing back and just, we really saw, I get Coach Hills, honey, because we really saw growth from her yesterday. And I hope that she builds from that and doesn't take steps back.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like she
and
got better
as
yesterday.
A whole with the team too. Like
Oklahoma got better yesterday.
That half court offense, like they need to stick with that.
I think that they're a half court offense team. And then and I think if you get the rebound in transition, if Aaliyah has a look, throw the ball up, you got the look, do it because she can make that pass. If not, slow the game down. Let's run an offense and let's get a good set.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
But with Sunday, I honestly, you know me, I've been liking Vandy. I just like the way we talk about getting out hustle. We talk about hustle plays. Vandy hustles. They play team ball. They got a point guard. I mean, they'll beat you when it comes to,
okay,
backdoor cuts. They can do that.
If they're going to be playing like pigeons. I don't know.
I don't know.
Have to keep my little glasses here.
Yeah.
But
I love to see it, man.
Thanks, Aaliyah.
Yes. Hell of a game, sis. I love honestly, I love to see it, child. I love to see it. I'm trying to tell you I do. I love to see it. Man. We got the live show. We got the live watch party. We doing that Sunday. South Carolina versus Vanderbilt. We will not be broadcasting the game on the screen. The pre-show will start at 2:45. Game starts at 3. Like I said, I'm gonna have to watch film myself, child, so I can have a decent pre-show to say who I think is gonna do what. Now, like I said, but also too, we talked about Vandy yesterday. Mm-hmm. Michaela Blakes again wasn't having the best game at the beginning. She ended up finishing with 20 points. Galvan had a double-double, had 10 assists. And I mean, again, right now, I think with Vandy, we showing that other people can step up, and it's not one person on that team.
Right.
It's not one. They got more. They got 4 people. Sasha Washington had a double-double. They've gotten 3 and 4 people who's playing right now.
That's true.
So I think that's a big thing. Real quick, Tennessee beat Kentucky yesterday. Kentucky looked bad too.
They look bad.
They look bad.
I didn't watch any of those games yet.
Rebounding.
Plan on watching them, but I definitely just wanted to watch the South Carolina game.
Oh yeah, no, I was like, that's the one. That's the one. Cody Man had 33 yesterday, super speeder. Yes, Aaliyah Chavez got the super speeder yesterday. 15 points in overtime, honey. Somebody stop her. You got to take pride. They just didn't. You couldn't have convinced me that when it went to overtime that South Carolina wasn't going to win the game. But it's like the way this, if you think about it, just the way the game was going, the way the game was being played, how they was getting outworked. Of course, that's what happened. Like they just didn't want it. Point blank. Period.
Yeah. And then and they're playing at Vandy, right?
No, it's in South Carolina. It's
at
home.
South Carolina.
So you got a home game. You can bounce back. You got to go hard. Can't be the same performance we saw today. But it's always good to have a win this early. I'm curious to see how the rankings go as far as, SEC, whatever. But like I said, we can change our minds again, child. Like I said, welcome to the MidMajors Podcast. It's a game of runs and a game of us changing our minds. LSU blew out Mississippi State yesterday. Malaysia had a good game. She dropped 23. Okay. It was good. It was good basketball yesterday. So we'll see y'all at the live show. Y'all let us know in the comments just what y'all thought on our takes, what y'all think, who y'all got for the game Sunday. Y'all let us know. But y'all have a good day.
Bye, guys.